Good luck, touch gloves.
So here we go from Ariake Arena in Tokyo, Japan. Joe Tessitore and Tim Bradley on the call to determine the first undisputed bantamweight champion in boxing's four-belt era. Naoya Inoue and Paul Butler. You have to go back to when Inoue was in high school, Tim, when he took part in an amateur tournament, the All-Japan tournament, for the last time he lost a fight. He turned pro immediately after that. Here we are now, 23 fights and 20 knockouts later, including now this, his 19th straight world championship fight.
Tess, for Butler, he's naturally left-handed, and he fights from the orthodox stance. And I expect him to be heavy on his jab. Heavy. Stand defensive responsible, so that way he doesn't get caught early. And limit the 50-50 exchanges against Inoue. And for Inoue, it's all about pressure and cutting off the ring. And I expect him to go down to the body of Butler to bring those hands down and eventually find that kill shot up top.
Speaking of jabs, you're seeing steady jab from Inoue early on. He averages landing nearly 9 jabs per round, and that is number 2 among all active fighters. That is double the bantamweight average. First two-punch combination of significance from Inoue.
See, Inoue, Butler was trying to exit, and Inoue threw the right hand, caught him where he was moving, forced Butler to his left hand, and caught him with the left hook.
There's Inoue trying to corral him with that jab. Butler, steady mover, high guard defense.
Butler's now trying to use feint and lateral movement to throw off Inoue's timing. He's doing right by staying defensively sound and not opening up right away.
Three-punch combination from Inoue. Now Butler takes a step forward for a moment. Inoue comes back with a right hand behind the jab.
That was caught by Butler.
A defensive position of Butler. Inoue touches him to the body, put the jab to the body, came with the right hand, and finished with the left to the body.
Butler's got to get on his jab, Tess. It's the only way. He has to gain some sort of respect. He's allowing Inoue just past that threshold without giving him anything in response.
And even though some of these punches, many of these punches are hitting the gloves of Butler, you can hear the thud. And Inoue has the power to punch through the defensive prowess of Butler.
本日のメインイベントを両選手の経歴、戦歴をご紹介いたします。赤コーナー、井上尚弥、大橋事務所属。
You know, I think this was a quintessential round for Inoue. You know, he pressed forward, landing that jab, starting with the jab downstairs, working and looking for the angles and the shots around the elbows of Butler. Butler's playing defensively sound right now. You know, he's playing with his defense. He's keeping his hands high, and he's not allowing Inoue to get a clean punch on him. Tess, I'm okay with that at the moment. I'm okay with that. You know, he's outgunned. He knows it.
Joseph Gallagher, trainer for Paul Butler. WBO bantamweight world champion. Comes from Cheshire, England. Goes to the other side of the world to take on this challenge against the monster. Round number 2. There's the right hand to the body from Inoue.
Inoue doing exactly what I was saying. He's going down to the body, trying to open up Butler. Butler has to find some way to gain some sort of respect, to get respect from Inoue.
Comes forward with a double jab, does Butler.
Like I told you.
Probing with that jab, including often going to the body with it. Waiting on Butler for a moment.
Not enough offense from Butler at all. Not enough jabs, not enough combinations just yet. He's still comfortable right now, still protecting himself. He fears that power of Inoue.
Or double jab that time, a 5-punch combination. He went double jab, right hand, left hand to the body. He has landed 3 lefts to the body in that last sequence.
Tess, nice slip inside right there from Butler to land his own body shot on Inoue.
And Butler comes back with a right hand up top before going with the high guard again. Now moving to his left, got to be careful of that right hand of Inoue. Inoue taking those small steps just to corral Butler, always keeping him in range. There's a right hand and a left hand to the body that backed it up. He's been finishing consistently with that left hand to the body on the combinations, Timmy.
Yes, he has. He's one of the best combination punchers in boxing. Always balanced.
Inoue steady work with the jab. Always setting the table, creating the opportunity for offense. Now you see the head movement, something he has taken great pride in. Remember, he took that mini camp trip to the Wild Card Gym in California, said he wanted to see various styles and work on his defense. You saw a glimpse of it there with the upper body movement.
Tess, 100% of fighters need to work on their defense.
Right hand over the top from Inoue. Partially blocked by Butler.
Right hand tight on that jab. Look to the left, please.
A lot of foot feints from Butler, but no probing jab, nothing in
just
front of
not
him.
Enough offense, Timmy, to keep Inoue off of
Not
that. There's
in
a
front
right
of him.
hand that comes in, and 2 lefts to the body. Good body work in round number 2 by Naoya Inoue.
Vicious body work. Like I tell you guys in the past, you see Inoue throwing where Butler's moving to cut him off, to pin him on the ropes. Butler keeping that high guard. Inoue is searching for those holes around the high guard. When opponent has the high guard, you can split the guard. You can come underneath the guard. You can come around the guard. And Inoue's doing a great job right here with his defense that he says that he's been working on to improve.
It's interesting when he detailed that trip to the Wild Card Gym, Freddie Roach's Wild Card Boxing Club, and he was asked about the experience. He said, listen, I'm not used to outsiders watching me train. He said, you go there and you have sparring partners, bringing family members and friends. You have people showing up to watch you train. But he said, it actually made me stronger. Inoue said it forced me to focus and lock in even more because I was taken out of my comfort zone by being in that setting, Timmy.
Tess, that's the magic word, being out of your comfort zone. A lot of fighters like to feel comfortable. No, you need to feel uncomfortable. You need to get yourself prepared for those type of situations.
Opens up this 3rd round with a combination as Butler's in that corner and desperately needs to get out. He has that left hand up, but Inoue is pounding him with right hands and mixing in the left to the body as well.
Tess, do you hear the punches?
That is the one thing with Inoue that is most obvious. You hear the power, you don't just see it. Two-punch combination again, working behind that jab.
Look at the space between. Butler's not probing, not doing anything else to occupy that space in front of him. He's just allowing Inoue to just walk straight in and do whatever he wants against him.
And Inoue always maintains that range to be in position. Look at the footwork and those small steps. Anytime Butler moves laterally like you see him doing right now, Inoue is constantly staying on him as if they are tied at the waist with a rope. Always in a ready position.
Tess, I'm just waiting on that teeter-totter combination. The uppercut Right uppercut, left hook behind.
Now explain to people when you say that. You call it a teeter-totter, and Butler finally lets his hands go as Inoue covers up for a moment. Best work that Butler's had comes here in round number 3. But what you describe as that teeter-totter, the ability to throw punches and generate torque, bringing back the offhand to create more power.
No, the teeter-totter combination is the right uppercut. So it goes up. So that side is up, and then he comes down. The opposite side is down, and it's around the elbow to the liver.
How devastating that could be. Able to slip that left hook by Butler moments ago. Remember, Butler fights orthodox, but is naturally left-handed, and he loves that left hook. Just haven't seen much of it against Inoue. It's risk-reward against the fighter with his power.
Inoue's looking sharper than ever. You know, getting right to Butler with combinations. Butler's not giving him much to return. Every now and then in spots when Inoue will neglect defense, Butler will come on with his combinations. The hook is the best punch, I believe, that Butler has landed this far in this fight.
You just saw it again with 10 seconds to go in round 3 as Butler threw that hook, and Inoue finishes strong to the belt. End of 3.
Just a vicious assault right here. Inoue cornering Butler. Butler protecting himself really well. A lot of those things was caught on the glove. But as you see, no return fire from Butler. He is timid. He does not want to open himself up because he does not want to get knocked out. Again, against along the ropes, Inoue trying to come around that high guard, throwing straight shots down the middle, trying to split the guard of Butler.
I think that right hand that split the guard right at the final second may be the most effective of the round right there.
I put that a punctuation right there on that round.
Round number 4 from Ariake Arena in Tokyo. Undisputed bantamweight world championship fight. 3 belts in the hands of Inoue right now. Butler has the WBO belt at 118 pounds.
Well, it's round 4, and Butler has lost every single round. He doesn't have the knockout power to hurt Inoue. So at this point in the fight, he needs to make a choice. Needs to make an adjustment. He needs to fight. Sell out now. Sell out right now. Because the way this fight is going could be ending shortly, real shortly, Tess.
And here, Joseph Gallagher calling out from the corner of Butler to have a bit of a swagger to you. Inoue finding that jab with ease. See if the right hand comes behind it. It's always interesting when we call fights from Japan how quiet the crowd is, even when they're watching their favorite superstar. Respectful, quiet, not that constant hum that we are used to like we had at Madison Square Garden on Saturday night for that card. And with that, you can often hear the corners, as is the case with Gallagher. Speaking to his charge, Paul Butler, 34-win WBO champion. Inoue closing the gap into that corner again. Left hook comes in. Inoue comes around the guard with the right hand. And even when these shots are being partially blocked by Butler, much is getting through, Timmy. There's a thud right through the glove that's making contact.
Tess, you do from a power puncher like Inoue, when you're getting hit with those type of punches, the lights are flickering on and off in your head. Honestly, it hurts catching those shots. You need to get underneath those shots, weave underneath those shots, not take those shots on the gloves and on the arms.
But that has been the case with Butler throughout these 4 rounds. The high guard and trying to block, as you just saw right there, with the left hand.
It's weakening him, Tess. No doubt, that energy that Inoue is generating in those punches, as long as it's touching something on the body of Butler, it's draining.
Butler had a counter opportunity moments ago.
Just more domination from Inoue. Target practice at this moment. This is punching bag work right here. You know, Butler, I understand his strategy. He doesn't want to get knocked out. He took this fight. He said that, hey, I want to be the undisputed champion, but he's not fighting like that. He rather protect himself and not dish out any offense.
See how calm and relaxed Inoue is. Currently #2 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, according to ESPN.com. And in the corner of Paul Butler, Adam Gigley, Joseph Gallagher sending off their charge. To your point of Butler and this opportunity, he wins the belt back in April. Inoue does his thing against Donaire to get the 3rd belt. Inoue was contemplating a move up and leaving this weight class, but Butler's willingness to have an undisputed fight keeps him here at 118 pounds one last time. But Butler wanted this. He said the chance to unify against Inoue, I want that before anything else. Never a matter of saying yes or no, a matter of just when this fight would happen. And now that opportunity arrives at round number 5. And does he have enough offense, enough willingness to try to keep the monster off him and change the course of this fight?
See, now Inoue is not attacking. He's looking for Butler. He wants Butler to commit because he wants to punch in between his punches.
Butler's been on that back foot the whole time. He's been moving laterally, and he's been covering up when he gets pinned with the high guard.
Right hand to be coming soon from Inoue.
Combination
from Butler as Inoue just harmlessly steps back. Very consistent work from the jab of Inoue. As we told you, he is #2 among all bantamweights in jabs landed per round. He doubles the typical average of a 18-pounder.
Inoue is standing just outside that mid-range. He's hoping that Butler commits with something. He's looking for that right hand over the top of the jab of Butler.
There's the jab of Butler. Often comes with 1 foot out the back door, though. As Inoue waits on it, see if he can bring that right hand over the top. Now Butler with his back against the ropes. There's a 3-punch combination from the Englishman.
Yeah, he was able to land that because he got used. That's the right hand right there, Tess, I was talking about. Yep. He got used to the jab coming at the same speed and the single jab from Inoue. Butler right there doing a good job recognizing that and timing Inoue.
Closes range with the jab, gets the inside left hand, came to the body, finished with a left hook upstairs. Right hand comes behind the jab, left uppercut, right uppercut. There's that left hand to the body that's been so effective tonight. End of 5 from Tokyo, and Paul Butler is in a deep hole. Round number 6. Naoya Inoue, the monster. A night that could be filled with history for him as he tries to become the first boxer from Asia to be a 4-belt undisputed world champion. And with that, and Timmy, we noted we're so used to in recent years seeing Inoue with the bright dyed blonde hair or the frosted tips or the unique hair color. Tonight, he's going back literally to his original roots of the black hair, and he discussed that. He said, the last time my hair was black, I was 21 years old, and that's when I was a world champion for the first time. And now that's what he wants tonight, is to have it come full circle on a night when he tries to become an undisputed world champion.
Tess, Inoue is trying every trick in the bag. He switched southpaw. I knew he can fight from the southpaw position. He hasn't done it that often in his fights, but he changed southpaw just for a little bit. Now he's posturing in front of Butler, trying to get him to open up.
He does for a moment, and Inoue would invite that, looking for an opportunity to land his power shot. Now a little bit of a shuffle before he sends off a 3-punch combination.
The reason why Butler's having a little success is because now Inoue is taking more chances, trying to get him to open up so he can land that kill shot.
Jab to the body. High guard from Butler, tries to split it with a right hand. Butler comes forward behind the jab just for a moment. Inoue could use a more aggressive, a more willing Butler to create his own opportunities. Double jab, right hand to the body from Inoue. Three-punch combination from Inoue, and you can hear the thud.
Tess, Butler, I don't think is here to win tonight. I think he's just here to survive. That's it. He's here to survive. He's not letting his hands go. He fears the punching power from Inoue. Look at Inoue. He's having fun. This is the undisputed championship of the world, and Inoue is just, this is a sparring session for him. That's how gifted he is.
He recognizes it easily. End of 6, halfway through this undisputed world championship fight. Joe Tessitore and Tim Bradley on the call with you. Good morning. Breakfast with brutality, but we haven't seen enough of it so far, as Butler not a willing challenger to create those opportunities from Inoue. So what's the answer if you're Inoue in dealing with this version of Butler?
Tess, is so difficult to deal with a fighter that is so defensively minded. You know, Inoue is pulling out every trick in the bag, switching southpaw, going down to the body. You see him pinning Butler in the corner, landing kill shots over the top. He's not able to land that shot because Butler is so dang defensive. He has a tight guard, he stays compact, and he's not opening himself up to be hit or hurt.
Is this something where you believe Inoue starts to get frustrated, or just embraces it, has fun with it, and opens up even more?
He gets a little bit more, let's say, anxious. He will make a little bit more mistakes, make himself a little bit more vulnerable, but he wants, so that way he can open up Butler.
It's a clean shutout, clean sweep, dominating form from Inoue against Paul Butler. Winner here will be only the 11th undisputed 4-belt champion in boxing history, the first undisputed bantamweight champion in the 4-belt era.
What I tell you? What I tell you, try to get him to open up, but Butler's not taking the bait.
Hands down around the waist, sitting right in the pocket.
And Inoue is going to be willing. He's going to have the willingness to get hit just a little bit more. Playing somewhat a possum. So that way he can set up Butler with something effective.
Inoue leaning his head forward, hands down. He's looking for an opportunity, begging Butler to throw and engage.
I recognize the pattern from Butler. Wonder if Inoue recognizes it. Butler always, when he throws a combination, he leads with his right hand, followed by the jab hand, and then another right hand. So he throws a 2-1-2. I've been seeing that combination often.
Again.
Three-punch combination from Inoue, finishes with the left hand. A lead right to the body.
Inoue is getting bored.
Saying,
He said, come on, man. Come on.
Make a fight out of it.
Yeah.
Now raising the right hand. Pop jabbing off the hip. Winding up and flexing.
It's too easy, Tess.
Far too easy.
Too easy. Good combination right there from Butler.
Ali shuffled. A duck out to the left. Double jab right hand.
See, Butler has Inoue right where he wanted to get him. Get him over anxious, frustrated. And taking more risks, but he's not letting his hands go.
And there's no intention when he does. Even like the last combination he threw. Has gone past the 8th round since 2019. Of course, fight of the year was against Nonito Donaire, that all-time thriller when he fought through a broken nose and a broken orbital bone.
Just some more punching bag work right here. Butler attempted to throw a short counter. Yeah, that right there just seems like a boring fighter to me. Inoue is getting bored inside the ring. He's tried everything, pulled out all the tricks, still hasn't found a way to open up Butler and make him engage with him.
Father Shingo is trainer.
Round 8.
Eighth round. Does the script change here?
Beautiful left hook down to the body. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I need to see more from Butler right there. He saw that Inoue was relaxing after his combination, and he finally came in behind with his own combination to land on the champion Inoue.
Inoue just waiting on him, just putting his head right out there. Right hand from Inoue. Stop Butler's lateral movement for a moment.
Nice, good. Nice. Oh,
A combination from Butler. That's just a touch more aggressive here in round 8.
that right hook's got to go then. He's throwing that.
Ooh, both men opening up with right hands. Inoue leads to the body, then comes with the left hook upstairs. You can hear the encouragement from the corner of Paul Butler as he's sent back with another right hand that hits that high guard.
Just more of the same, Tess. Butler will have some success when he lets his hands go. Catching Inoue in spots where he's careless. And then he gets on his bike again.
Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Hands behind the back.
He hit him with the
Old
Roy
school
Jones.
Then he comes forward.
He hit him with the Roy.
Got to do something. Butler's not going to throw then. When are you going to throw?
That's a fighter. What you're seeing is a fighter that's not being challenged. So he's being creative and keep himself alive inside that ring.
I like it though. Why not? End of 8.
Nice inside right there. Nice slip inside and getting around to the body of Butler. Butler still maintaining his form and still content with just blocking. But when he does decide to punch, he's pretty accurate with his shots. He catches Inoue when Inoue is at a low point. When he stops and in front of him, you know, get defensively careless and allows himself to be hit, Tess.
Nobody's going to know he was in a fight when you see his face tomorrow. Paul Butler being completely outclassed here.
Tess, he's
Ariake
content.
Arena.
He's content, Tess. Butler is content with just going the distance. He can say, hey, I went the distance with Inoue. That's it. Nothing more.
Inoue comes out firing here in round 9.
Now Inoue is looking to match the rhythm of Butler. You see him on a bounce, bouncing just like Butler. Trying to match his rhythm. Trying a different way to open up Butler.
There you go, good. There you go, good. Good. There's the right answer to the gun then. Either over or under. That second jab.
Tess, I'll let you know right now, I'll be happy if I don't ever see Butler ever again. He's not even contending in this fight. I'm just flabbergasted. I don't even know what to say, honestly. Just being extremely defensive, really not throwing any punches, not competing, just surviving.
The way I hear you talk and what I see out of Butler, you get the sense that to him the victory was getting the contract signed.
That's it. That's it. You got to understand that it's his first time fighting out of his country. It's his first title defense. You know, most of the time guys, they want to get a title defense and try to, you know, make a little bit money and have a, you know, a voluntary defense or, you know, but not just go straight to the top and then come in here and just lay an egg.
Don't stay there. Moving, Paul, move. Good. Come on. Nice, good. Nice, good. Lovely.
And you hear the constant encouragement and really more endorsement from his trainer, Joseph Gallagher, in terms of the movement. Nice, good, Paul. But Gallagher himself has to understand you're headed to a shutout loss no matter.
Yes.
So if a trainer's there to train you to victory, these are not the right instructions.
Well, he's following the game plan. The game plan is to be to don't take risks. And you can tell the game plan from the opening bell. And get in a way over anxious and make him pay for his mistakes.
You're not making him pay at all, even if he was over anxious. There's no willingness to do that.
Well, more of the same. 1-2 combination right there lands from Inoue. No response from Butler. Pretty much target practice. That land directly on the chin. I got to tell you, Butler does have a beard on him, because that shot was deadly. Came right down the middle, right directly on the chin, and he took it well.
Round number 10 from Tokyo.
Ooh.
Inoue with a body shot as Butler was up against the ropes.
That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Inoue need to come up with a quick combination up top to get those elbows inside and raised up to be able to land that shot to the liver. Double left hook would be awesome too. Touch high, go low. On the same side.
Three-punch combination that finishes with the left to the body.
Good two-piece right there from Butler.
That time willing to throw, and Inoue filled that gap with a right hand.
Nice, good. Felt that ball. There you go.
Now Butler going to the body, and then wide swinging up top with a right hand. Inoue fires back with this straight right, looking to split the guard.
Good. Hands tight. Extend this now, extend this. Slip and move, slip and roll. Push on the way out.
Right hand from Inoue.
It's a good sequence right here. Consistent work from Inoue. Inoue should just take some of the steam off the punches and change the cadence up, speed things up.
What would that do for him, Timmy?
He can open up a big shot. Touch, 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 touch. Get him defensive, and then boom. A big shot downstairs.
There's a good right hand, and then the left finishing just underneath that right elbow of Paul Butler.
He got him right where he want him now. He's softening him up more and more. Hit him with flush shots down to the body.
Definitely picking up the pace here in round number 10. Went a few rounds trying to do anything. Wild antics just to try to get Butler to engage. Even went with the Roy Jones chicken pose in round number 8. But here just making his own offense of it.
I always tell you guys, nice little pull right there. You see Inoue reaching out with the left hand to pull the guard down and manipulate the guard and split the guard with the right hand. And there's some work from Butler coming back. Inoue sitting in the pocket trying to get him to open up, staying close enough so he can, but didn't anticipate that combination coming from Butler.
Championship rounds here for undisputed status at 118 pounds. Inoue's IBF, WBA, WBC titles on the line. Butler's WBO strap. It has been a clean sweep for Naoya Inoue here in Tokyo. 19th World Championship fight, 18-0 with 16 knockouts. But Butler has been taking on the attitude of trying to go the distance with the unified champ. Now Inoue with a combination to open up this 11th round.
Oh, and I love the speed on those punches. That's what I'm talking about. Changing up the cadence, baby. Speed coming down the middle, but now he needs to bring it downstairs after he get those hands high and raised on Butler. Attack that body.
Right hand to the body is a good one.